Ringing up Jonathan Smith.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Jonathan Smith at DWF Law. I'm sorry I'm unable to take your call at the moment. If you'd like to leave your name and number, I will of course get back in touch with you as soon as I am able. Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Yes, hello Mr. Smith, it's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is message number 145. I've left you 144 previous messages from the 18th of October 2023, and today is the 11th of March 2024. And I've left you a daily message every single day to look to engage with me. The time is 20 to 10, and once again I'm asking you to contact me to resolve the situation. Well, I know you don't need to contact me, because this is the reality of the situation, is that you have been colluding and conspiring with the judiciary and the courts to get everything orders in your place, and this is one of the reasons that in itself is evidence of the fact that there is clearly fraud taking place here. Ordinarily, people would look to always engage people outside of courtroom to not go through the expensive cost of going to court. But you've not done that. You've chosen to refuse to engage with me and run to the courts under clear instruction and direction by Bradford Council. And Bradford Council have equally instructed you not to engage with me on the telephone. I mean, this is one of the reasons that both you, the council solicitor, and my brother's social worker are refusing to engage with me, whilst 216 days later I have no idea where my brother is. I'm equally looking to engage, sending daily emails to the police asking them what legal framework that they've used to take my brother in this manner. All that's really happened is that West Yorkshire Police Services have been privately commissioned out by Bradford Council, who's their paymaster, in order to come and abduct my brother, so that your client, Manningham Housing Association, could succeed in this case that they were fronting to do on behalf of Bradford Council. This is what the reality of the situation is. And then they've commissioned the services of the courts and tribunal services and the senior member and members of the judiciary, including Mr. Justice, including District Judge Wilcox and the circuit judge, the appeal judge, whose name escapes me right now. So this is all just once again a joint enterprise in order to target little old me. And why have they gone through all this lengths? Because they're looking to cover up their own systemic failures and targeting me because of their inability to do their jobs properly. And you are part of this. This is one of the reasons that this is evidence in itself that why you're not refusing to engage with me. You've been given 7 days to. You see, this civil restraint order is another indicative idea of a clear fraud in the courts. You didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. Or whether the respondent parties, or whether parties in these proceedings. No, the courts of their own volition, under direction from the courts and tribunal services, who is headed by Nick Goodwin, the former public guardian who's ended up murdering my mother and has been involved in my brother's case, has done this. He's the one that's allowed this civil restraint order, which is clearly to your advantage and to my disadvantage as a litigant in person. You're a qualified solicitor, and yet the system is bending over backwards to assist and aid you in this case. I assure you, this case is the entirety fraudulent from its inception to presently. Your predecessor Kate Joss fully knew this. That's one of the reasons that she refused to engage with me from the month of May and June 2022, and then the hearing on the 5th of July before District Judge Hickinbottom was clearly a fraudulent contrivance where he's accused himself subsequently, and there was no. It's just full of fraud. This is, and you know it. And this is one of the reasons that you're refusing to engage with me. I'm facing homelessness. That's why I'm ringing you up. My brother's already been kidnapped. Where's his home?
Time up in 10 seconds.
Where are my brother Talib's rights that have now been stripped away from him? He's been denied access to his own family. Today's the month of Ramadan, and start of the month of Ramadan, I'm not going to get to see my brother. This is pure racism and xenophobia.
Your message has reached maximum length. Message deposited. Thank you for calling.
Every single day I'm leaving a message. Every single day they're ignoring me because they're all colluding and conspiring in a fraudulent enterprise to target and victimize. It's truly horrendous.